Hey, I definitely understand about the potential threat of food, particularly foods that you enjoy or that I enjoy or that we enjoy, which is why the Jenny Craig weight loss system has worked for me. I'm not plugging it or anything, but I was just thinking out loud as I was watching your video. Initially, in the very beginning phase, I had the benefit of not having to deal with outside food at all. Outside food meaning being responsible for, groceries or cooking or anything for the rest of my family. And I was able to just focus on my consuming my packaged food with the necessary external external components like my fruits and my vegetables and my dairy, but not having to get over into oh God, we've got cheese in here. Oh God, we've got all, because I love cheese. I'm a cheesehead too. Um, I have my own cabinet in the kitchen where my things went, and that was the only cabinet that I went into because I didn't have to cook for anybody else, so I didn't have to like go past other stuff and all that. And I also have my own shelf in the refrigerator that primarily consists of my fruits and vegetables and my yogurts, and then my own area in the deep freezer that only consists of my prepackaged Jenny meals and my frozen vegetables. So I was able to like have tunnel vision, and that really helped me. Unfortunately, the benefit of that is now gone. Once again, I have to cook for my son and my husband, um, and I have to interact with food that I realize is not necessarily the best food for me. And I have to use more restraint now because before I really wasn't exercising restraint. It was unavailable and less accessible, so I didn't have to deal with it. Um, but fortunately, I still kind of maintain the same thing. I try to be separate from everybody else's food. I still keep my food in a separate place. I still keep my things in a separate. Here they come busting in here, and you see why.
Hey, little homie, slip up bunny.
Get out of here, boy.
We gonna need to use the computer, little mama.
Get out of here.
We gonna need to use the computer for her.
Can you please speak English? I'm making a video here.
Alright, can we please use the computer?
Yes, can you get off of my water? As you can see, that boy has no challenge at all with weight, so he pretty much can eat anything he wants, and I don't have that same freedom or luxury. And as big as he is, he's only 12, so he doesn't particularly manage his own meals and stuff like that. His silly self. And so I know how difficult it is to have food around and stuff, particularly that you like that you can't eat, or that you can't consume mass quantity of. That, let me correct that also. That I think it's the Glad thing that has the pump on it that sucks the air out and you can put in a Ziploc. If you're not doing a regimented food program like Nutrisystem or Jenny Craig or whatever, and you are merely modifying what you normally eat and monitoring your intake, I would recommend getting that Glad thing. God, I can't think of the name of it, or whatever kind of air system, but I have the Glad thing. It's a pump, and first of all, the pump action of taking the air out of the Ziploc bag is like a stress reliever for some reason. Maybe that's just me, but whatever. Anyway, where you have your larger volumes of stuff like the cheese, cut off a portion that you can manage, and then put the rest of it in the Ziploc bag and use that Glad thing and suck the air out of it. I don't know if it's Glad or if it's Hefty, whoever it is. I'll go look and see, and I'll show it to you when I get back. And then freeze it. Put the date on it, write what it is on it, because it's going to look like a block of ice once you put it in the freezer, but freeze it. Then you won't have the immediate temptation of just consuming mass quantities, as they said on the Coneheads. And to defrost it or to thaw it out when you get ready to take it out, just leave it on the counter, and you don't have to microwave it or anything. Just leave it on the counter from the morning to the afternoon, and it'll thaw out. And then at that point, you can just put it in the refrigerator, or you can probably thaw it out in the refrigerator, depending on what you want to do. Anyway, I did not mean to get into any Martha Stewart isms. I was just hitting you back up with a video response to let you know I hear you. I think it's very smart that you see that you have an open mind with regards to your challenges. I think we all have to be honest with ourselves in order to progress successfully. My goal is 40 pounds by June, the end of June or the first week of July, which is 2 pounds a week. You look awesome. I looked at the first video that I saw of you was December 28th to now. Girl, give it up to yourself. You can see the progress you've made. It's evident. So big ups on that. Just wanted to give you that positive reinforcement. And subscribe to me and send me some comments, personal comments. I love to get personal comments. Rate and share, and we'll get through this together, 1 pound at a time. Talk to you later. Bye.